I want to get to our running back. So, Baca, 87, appreciate the contribution, buddy. The running back room is a complete joke. Forget wide receiver depth. Find a freaking RB immediately. So my retort to that is, because I want to get to running backs, is this week, right? Well, last week we had 5 carries for Pacheco, 5 carries for Hunt. We talked about neither of those guys can get into a rhythm. This week we had 10 carries for both of them, so an improvement, right? But it's just this endless cycling of one in, one out, one in, one out. Kareem Hunt and Pacheco need totes. So I don't know what you think, JD or Teja. What do you guys think about this? I think they need to pick one, make that guy be your bell cow, and then when that guy's tired, then take him out, then put the other one in. But I just don't think I think one of these guys needs to be our guy, and then you go to the other one if need be for 4 to 5 carries to spell the other one. That's where I am with it. I think these guys want to get going. And I think you need to kind of give one of them more carries because this whole splitting of in and out, in and out, in and out, no one's getting into a real rhythm between the two guys. And also, too, do you think it might be time to maybe see what we have in Eli Mitchell to see what he can do as far as getting totes? But again, that would be another guy also splitting off more carries to another guy. Just what do you think about the whole the kind of the rhythm and the rotation of the running back group?
So, one, I do agree. I think you have to have a guy come in and let him get a rhythm of getting the guy, let him get his totes and see what he can do with it. Me and Chad both. Chad said, "What's up?" By the way, but
Chad Lee, my guy.
yeah. Today's his birthday, so sitting there, having some cake and eating the good old lobster broil. So, yeah.
That's money.
Got a little messy in the room, but it was good. So
it's fine.
But we were wondering when Kareem Hunt looked good. I think burst out for like 8 yards, and all of a sudden Pacheco comes in. We're like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Like, and then two, I'm just gonna say it. I don't like our run game. I don't like the scheme of it. I don't like it. I just It just seems too vanilla for me, for the guys. And you talking about the creativity. I just don't see too much of it there. And we don't look like we brought in extra lineman at one time, but other than that, man, we got 5 guys up front. And if any of those 5 don't get up to the second level or get clean on double teams, that's an issue. That's a problem. I'm sorry. And I think that might be a part of the issue. Well, why we're not getting enough yards. Our back should be getting hit initially at the line of scrimmage and fighting to go through 3 or 4 at the second level.
Or behind the line of scrimmage a couple times.
Or behind the line of scrimmage, right? Or behind the line of scrimmage. We've seen Pacheco. Yeah. Go ahead, Teja.
No, that's exactly, because Marcus and I were on the phone at one point, and he was like, he was hard on Pacheco, and I was like, dude, he got hit like 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. What do you want him to do? Right when he touched the ball, he's got to dodge somebody. I'm like, dude, Barry Sanders couldn't get out of that. I mean, it's not. I mean, what the hell's going on with our line? They can't let someone not get touched the second they touch the ball. I'd say
he's in the backfield. I'm like, this.
I'd say get someone else, but I don't even think it would matter at this point. I think we have to get the action. I think you're right. We need to get the scheme down, or I don't know, get some of these guys. I'd say pay them more at the line, but they're already paid a lot of money at the line, so I don't think that's going to do anything. I don't know, man. I want to look at the grades actually, see what the PFF run grades were, because again, our run game looked like shit.
Yeah.
I see some straight-legged blocking. I see guys standing up trying to block straight-legged on short yardage, and I'm just like, what in this? And I couldn't believe it. So, man, go ahead, Marcus. Hey, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I'm glad that you and I share the same thought on the picking one guy to be the dude and then letting that guy get into a rhythm. Because again, and these are two guys, Pacheco and Hunt, and be it if they do choose Hunt or Pacheco, these are two guys who need totes to kind of get into a rhythm. They get better as they get going, as they kind of grind down the defense the way they run their running styles. They're not like a home run hitter, like 88 at the gate type of running back. They're guys who are going to wear you down slowly but surely. But if you're like in and out, you're not getting any rhythm. You're not going to wear down anybody by doing that. You're not going to kind of get into a rhythm yourself. So like for me, I know people want to say, oh yeah, the running back's an issue, but it does come down to the offensive line play. And like there was times one of the conversions that Kareem Hunt had, I was on the third and short or fourth and short. Trey Smith totally whiffed the guy who was blocking. Luckily, Hunt got the first down on that, but Trey Smith whiffed his guy, and that was just on me watching the replay, not actually like going back and watching the all 22 views. But I'm sure there's many plays in this game where you see that from the offensive line. Hence, why we're not getting any real breakthrough from our run game.
Smith tries to go for the knockout punch too much instead of just getting the block. I noticed.
Yeah.
Jay, do you notice that as well?
I did.
Okay.
Get your cleats in the ground, man. Come off the football. And so, if like you said, if you're going for a knockout punch, like your steps should be shorter so you can initially get a guy moving. That's what you need to do. Like knockout punches doesn't work on the offensive line of scrimmage because if you miss him, then you miss big. That's just what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, you see Kareem Hunt having to turn his body from the backfield, trying to get to it. He had some hard runs there. I was just like, that was on his own. I was like, he got 4 yards on his own, turning his body, just trying to get there. And so I think those guys up front, man, will tell you they need to do a much better job, too. I know they can't be happy with it. Usually after the game, you're critical of your own play. You are, right? It's hard that you just pat yourself on your back. You know what I mean? Unless you're just dominating and decimating the team. But anytime it's close or you lose, you replay in your head all the missed blocks, what your technique lacked to get the job done. And so I know this is what the guys are doing right now. Heck, I'm mad for them. And I didn't even play the game. And I feel like I did. I'm like, geez. Like, I would be absolutely pissed off. I would be absolutely pissed off on some of the performances, man. It's not a good taste in their mouth, man. But I think for me, all these stuff that we're talking about, the losses, 0-2, these are things that are still fixable. Like, if you're still in the game with these two teams like this, these are things that we know you can fix to be that much better to win in games like this, right? I mean, I was hearing some people think that I actually thought we were going to get blown out. They were thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to lose by 21 points. And the defense showed up today.
It did.
So. Yeah, and one more thing about the run game before we get to the defensive side of the ball. I'm seeing a lot of this, JD, and people are saying that they feel bad that Patrick Mahomes has to be the one to put the cape on and kind of will the offense, that he needs help out there. Someone else needs to step up, be it the offensive line, be it another skilled player. But Mahomes right now is currently on pace for 1,300 yards rushing this year. And I know we love that aspect of Mahomes. He can run when need be. But Patrick Mahomes should not be on pace for 1,300 yards rushing. We should have a runner who's going to be on pace for 1,300 yards rushing. Not Patrick Mahomes, not our QB1. He's not RB1. He's QB1. But what does it tell you that Patrick Mahomes is on pace for 1,300 yards right now, JD, after week 2?
Yeah, come on. That's just a projected number. People could say that. We know that's not going to the reality of anything. You know what I mean? Like, Pat is kind of taking what the defense is giving him, right? And so Pat can go get a first down with his legs. He's going to do it. What was the bet? What would you say, Marcus, he was going to get?
25 yards rushing, and he hit that on his first drive.
Yeah,
or second drive.
I was wrong. I was wrong on it because I thought they spy him and they didn't. So Pat just took off running, and he successful. So he's
Yeah.
just gonna play what the defense gives him, and he should. And I think I heard Tom Brady say something about like Pat said. Usually I wait till the playoffs to start doing this, but I feel like I need to wheel the team, forward to make a play to get the guys going. And that's for him. It's on his shoulders as the leader, as the face of the team, as a franchise, almost of the NFL, to be that guy. Because we expect that out of him. He expects that out of himself, right? We seen the first game, he's getting tattooed over on the sideline. He's like, Pat, man, go out of bounds. But that wasn't in him. He's not scared. He's not afraid of anything. So he's just there to compete and make plays. And he's trying to rally everybody else around him to say, hey, look what I'm doing. Come on. So
And before we go to defense, I just want to say I don't need to see someone be the bell cow, but at least give them like a drive each. And they used to do that. They used to say Pacheco had a drive, then Hunt had a drive. They could do that. I don't see any problem in having guys get their own drives at least, just to see. And you know what? If they're running great that day, then yeah, make them. You just keep going with it.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.